If you're looking for some wonderful entertainment this holiday season, you're in luck, because I'm going to tell you about a performance you need to have on your don't miss list. It's called The Christmas Shoes and is now playing at the George Theater. Is a perfect story for this holiday season to remind us about what our real priorities in life should be. It's about a family and the center of that family, the mother, and about what happens that could tear the family apart. But, well, better yet, let me introduce you to one of the actors taking part in this production. Meet Michelle Elaine. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me about this production. What role do you play?
My character's name is Jenny, and she is a ghost writer who's writing a story for a man named Robert, who wants to tell the story of his journey with his wife from when they first met in graduate school until now. And he talks about in the book the difficulties they had in their marriage when he wasn't prioritizing things correctly, as you said. And I realized the parallels in my own marriage and start to really think about how I might need to do things differently to save my marriage and my family.
Everything I've read about this really talks about, it really kind of helps us put our own life priorities in order. But when we look at this play, this production, we should come away thinking, okay, maybe I need to make some changes. What do you think audiences are getting out of this?
I think audiences are going to be thinking about faith, family, and forgiveness. There is a lot of room for forgiveness in our lives. My character desperately needs it and needs to allow herself to receive that. I think, again, along with priorities, they'll think about what really is most important. My character is super work-driven and is realizing that it's going to have ramifications in her marriage and even with her rendering of her child as a mom. And in one of the stories, one of the young women has failing health. So, of course, that's an opportunity for everyone to think about how those precious moments with your family really are lasting and matter the most.
For people who may not know, AD Players is a faith-based organization. So the plays that they have may not necessarily be acutely faith, but underneath there's always something about them that can give you that kind of experience. Talk about the process of bringing people together. I notice when people come together on stage, different backgrounds and experiences, all of you have the same goal in mind, is to bring authenticity, I'm guessing, to the role that you play. What's it like to meet and rehearse and then come together as one unit and then come out and perform and just be in the lives and be real for the audiences that you're playing in front of?
In a word, it's fun. Definitely depending on the piece. My experience was fun, but it also can be difficult, especially if you think about playing a character who has failing health or failing marriage. You can't, if you're going to be authentic, not separate yourself from that. You have to put yourself in the way of the character. And so it's a journey experiencing that with others and dialoguing about, okay, well, what does this mean to you? And how will this apply in your real life? And what things about your own experience can you bring authentically to the stage in the telling of the story? The
George Theater, the AD Players at the George Theater is what it's known as. It's a venue that a lot of people may not be aware of, but talk about the venue itself from the actor standpoint and from the audience's standpoint.
The fun thing about this experience is that we actually rehearsed in the lobby of the theater, so you get to see the Westheimer right in the middle of the Galleria the entire time that we were rehearsing, which I found to be delightful, especially because, you know, the Christmas lights and stuff are things that are up, but it's a wonderful theater. It's actually beautiful, so I love being there and being in the space and looking out. I honestly feel like as the actors, we have the best seat in the house because it's just architecturally, it's a beautiful theater.
So for somebody who is thinking about getting their tickets, how much longer is this production going to be around? You're not playing every night of the week, are you? But
no, we run Wednesday through Sunday with 2 shows on Saturdays and some Sundays with 2 Sundays, especially the last one on the 26th.
Okay, so you're finishing up on December 26th.
Yes.
And people want to get tickets, that's the best way, you think?
adplayers.org.
adplayers.
Call the box office.
Yep, do that, and you can be getting that front seat and be able to take away from this the kinds of things you talked about.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good luck on your career. You've been doing stuff in the community for a while, correct?
Yes. Ever since I graduated, I went to Howard University, came back with a degree in theater, and 2009, I've been here getting to know the theaters, working, TV, film, commercials. It's been a blessing.
And so for this, springing off from this, what next? Or do you just kind of, my sister was in acting for a while too, so it's kind of like you're reading the tea leaves, you kind of.
Yes, that's a part of it. I'm going to be at the Alley in the spring in Dead Man's Cell Phone and Sense and Sensibility. So I've got 2 on deck. That's a good thing. I'm excited about it.
Well, thank you so much, and good luck in the rest of the run for this. On the 26th it ends, The Christmas Shoes. Michelle Elaine's going to be there. Take a look at her. Thank you.